I'm like speechless. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when and where you are watching. Welcome to Everybody Loves Ray. That's me, I'm Ray, and today we are going to be reacting to Oppenheimer. When this came out in theaters, I did not see it because I knew that I would need subtitles. And this is a really long movie, y'all. 3 hours. I need to be able to pause, take a bathroom break, you know what I mean? But it's a Christopher Nolan film. I love his movies. Interstellar is one of my all-time favorite movies, like top 3. We have Cillian Murphy, who finally gets time in the limelight because I am a Peakyblinders fan, and we fans have been in the trenches when it comes to Cillian because we have seen Cillian killing it for years without the proper recognition, and this movie has given him that. So I'm so excited that he is the main character. There's a lot of people in this. Robbie Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Rami Malek. I'm just excited. I'm not super into history. Obviously, I know the story behind this. If you don't, the atomic bomb. If you're interested in seeing my unedited reaction to this movie, you can go to the link in my description. That'll take you to my Patreon. And I want to thank all my current patrons for supporting the channel. I love you guys. Let's get into watching. You don't like my sweater, by the way? I know you're jealous. Just say that. My man! He looks rough. Already feeling anxious.
As we begin, I believe you have a statement to read into the record.
Them blue eyes.
How long did he testify?
Honestly, I forget.
Okay, black and white.
Are they really going to ask about it? It was years ago.
4 years.
Okay, so we have like past and present.
Well, sorta, kinda.
Why did you leave the United States?
Why wouldn't you?
First, I had to go to Europe. I went to Cambridge to study under Patrick Blackett.
Were you happier there than in America?
Probably.
All right, let's go. Oh, no, not you, Oppenheimer.
You finish coaching those plates.
Actually, we're coming with. The fuck? Did he just poison that apple? Okay, I see you. I see you, murderer. Oh, he regrets it. Okay.
Coward.
You were at my lecture. You asked the only good question.
I heard you give the same
At
lecture.
Harvard, yes, and you asked the same question.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send word.
Wormhole.
He said,
Can you hear the music, Robert?
Yes, I can.
the music in question is like Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, Hans. I see you. I'm a whore for scores, so this is doing it for me big time. That was so overstimulating, but in the best way.
Mr. Strauss.
It's pronounced Strauss.
Oppenheimer, whatever way you say it, they know I'm Jewish.
So I'm guessing this isn't exactly past versus future. I think it's Oppenheimer's account of the events versus like the actual account of the events or something like that.
So fucking close.
Albert,
Oh, he looks unhappy. The fuck?
you are the man for the job.
Well, then I'll consider it.
This is one of the most prestigious appointments in the country.
That's why I'm considering it.
Keep your cards close to your chest, sir.
But later,
Well, we all know what happened later.
If you'll just allow me to continue with my
Mr.
statement.
Robb.
Yeah, okay, so we're following 2 testimonies.
A star, a vast furnace burning in outer space, fire pushing outwards against its own gravity. Balance.
Imagine taking a class from this guy. Like, knowing you took a class from the guy that made the atomic bomb.
Robert!
Ah!
Would you?
There she is.
Why limit yourself to one dogma?
You're a physicist, you pick and choose rules, or do you use the discipline to channel your energies into progress?
Okay, speak it, girl.
Do you always toe the party line?
I like my wiggle room too.
Tension. And there we go.
Read the words.
And now I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Oh, okay, so this is like a kinky thing. Do you?
They've done it. HANZ in Germany. They split the uranium nucleus. It's a nuclear fission. They did it. They split the atom.
Shit, that would be a freaking big deal.
Extra neutrons boil off, which could be used to split other uranium atoms.
Chain reaction.
Okay.
What do we all think?
A bomb. Alvarez.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Okay, it's happening.
I don't understand what you want from
I
me.
don't want anything from you.
You say that and then you call.
Well, don't answer.
You're given mixed signals. If Cillian Murphy was giving me flowers, I would not decline.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Academics have rights too.
Look, it's not that. I've got a group coming.
I'll sit in.
Not this one.
Why are you being sus?
Hey, for a black hole, it's dead! September 1st, 1939. The world's gonna remember this day.
Is the world in the room with us right now? Kidding. Kidding.
Forces of attraction strong enough to convince us that matter is solid. Stop my body passing through yours.
Talk dirty to me.
I didn't want you to hear it from anyone else.
At least you didn't bring me flowers.
Ooh.
It's a door closing.
Not as far as I'm concerned, no.
You knocked her up. Fast work.
You knocked her up? This is very complicated.
It's your community. Don't alienate the only people in the world that understand what you do.
She's bringing back, and I'm afraid that's probably foreshadowing.
We've all heard about Einstein and Ziller's letter to Roosevelt warning him the Germans could make a bomb, and I know what it means for the Nazis to have a bomb.
Yeah, that would actually be so bad.
Why would they care what I do?
Because you're not just self-important, you're actually important.
He's the it boy.
I'll talk to Lomanitz, I'll talk to the others. You don't have to worry, it's done.
Then welcome to the war.
Yeah.
But it wasn't me that brought the charges against Robert.
Who did?
A rabid anti-communist named Borton.
Oh. I mean, I guess I didn't really I don't really know the full history of this. I mean, obviously there's testimonies, whatever, it's kind of common sense, but like, I didn't really think that he was gonna get consequences for the bomb because I feel like the US wouldn't, but it makes sense there's an investigation. I'm glad there was.
I'm in.
Let's celebrate.
She's clearly drunk.
You go to him?
I have been going to him all fucking day.
Yeah, I mean, would it kill you to be a father?
I'm ashamed to ask. Take Peter.
Sure.
For a while. A while. We're awful people. Selfish, awful people.
You see beyond the world we live in. There is a price to be paid for that.
Yeah, a big one for what he does.
You're a dilettante, a womanizer, a suspected communist, unstable, theatrical, egotistical, neurotic.
Same.
We've got one hope.
Which is?
Anti-Semitism.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
All minds have to see the whole task to contribute efficiently. Poor security may cost us the race. Inefficiency will.
Jesus.
So you have the job now?
I'm considering it.
I'm starting to see where you got your reputation.
I like it. Low-key.
Oppenheimer couldn't run a hamburger stand.
I couldn't, but I can run the Manhattan Project.
Oy vey! Oy vey!
A secret laboratory in the middle of nowhere. Equipment, housing, the works. Keep everyone there until it's done.
Wow.
Stores, a church. Why? If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
They built a town? An entire town in order to do this? Wow. The commitment.
40 miles, any direction. I'll have to find the perfect spot. 4?
For the boom!
Both are bored. What do these men have in common?
The greatest minds on atomic theory.
Yes, and?
Not Huey from The Boys! Everyone's in here.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
For a year or two. What?
Years! Ugh.
It's about unleashing the strong force before the Nazis do.
Josh Brolin.
Another one, thank you.
Why would you think I'd do that?
How about because this is the most important fucking thing to ever happen in the history of the world? How about that?
Convincing enough for you?
This is a national emergency. I've got some skeletons. They put me in charge. They need us.
Until they don't.
They're really committed to this. This is serious. Which I get the motive. Like, I get why you would want to do more than the Nazis. Like, I get why you would need to one-up them, you know? But, like, it's a big deal. Like, this is catastrophic.
You drop a bomb that falls on the just and the unjust. I don't wish the culmination of 3 centuries of physics to be a weapon of mass destruction.
The only one seeing sense here. What a valid concern.
I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon.
No, you can't.
But I know the Nazis can.
That's also true.
We have no choice.
Ah! That would mess with me, ethically, morally, like, fuck me up. So you have to do something of mass destruction because you have to? There's literally no interest. Ah, I hate that. The score is so good. I can't get enough of it. It just fits perfectly with, like, how grand of a thing this is.
What do you take it to mean?
But this time, the chain reaction doesn't stop.
It would ignite the atmosphere.
Jesus, that's terrifying.
Otherwise, we might start a chain reaction that destroys the world. And if the truth is catastrophic,
Then you stop.
Yeah, maybe just don't do it.
You share your findings with the Nazis. So neither side destroys the world.
Einstein, you have very good points here. So what? Oppenheimer decides to do it anyway? Taking the risk?
Halifax, 1917. The biggest man-made explosion in history.
Until us.
I want to make history, and that's what this is.
The bomb will need a... Gadget will need a 33-pound sphere.
You gotta keep that bomb word under wraps.
Instead of uranium or plutonium, we use hydrogen.
Is this man wearing eyeliner?
Do we have the filter papers?
There's no doubt what this is.
White House solicitors it down.
Wishful thinking, I'm afraid.
Not Papa from Stranger Things.
You are aware that the Nazis have a 2-year head start.
The fact that your security clearance is proving difficult to obtain is not my fault. It's yours.
Why?
Communism bullshit.
We were in a race against the Nazis.
So now the race is against the Soviets.
Not unless we started.
They just fired the starting gun.
My anxiety is rising.
What about the super? Because if it can put us ahead again, President of the United States needs to know about it.
Understandable.
We gotta get going.
There's no proof there was a spy at Los Alamos.
Robert.
Yeah, I mean, there might have been.
The first self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction. Didn't Groves tell you?
No.
It really feels like we're racing. Like the music and all of this, it's just, we're trying to race.
Enough of this madhouse. Nobody can work under these conditions. You know what? I quit.
He's kind of right about that.
Aren't you more concerned about his discretion out there? We'll have him killed. I was just kidding.
Weird joke, but okay.
Well, now we understand each other. Perhaps you can get me my security clearance so I can perform this miracle for you.
Is it that hard for us?
In light of the current AEC guidelines, would you clear Dr. Oppenheimer today?
Probs not. I'm kind of lost though as to why. Like why he wasn't getting security clearance? What was the specific thing? I don't know if I missed it or forgot.
Our security was tight, as former Colonel Nichols well knows.
Our security was as tight as it could be given the personalities involved, but attempts were. What is that supposed to mean? We've all read his file here.
I want to read the file.
Do we need to talk about Jean Tatlock or the Chevalier incident?
Excuse me.
He said, I had enough of this. I'm leaving. Y'all are attacking me right now, and it's not fun.
I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
Your Q clearance came through. It's important you not maintain or renew any questionable associations.
They really don't really trust this man.
What did you have to see her?
She was undergoing psychiatric treatment. She was extremely unhappy.
Did you find out why she had to see you?
No, what is this? What makes it bad is that he's not doing anything. He does not even react.
You asked me to come, and I'm glad I did. But I can't see you again.
But what if I need you?
Oh, girl.
When did you see her after that?
Did that just imply that she K-worded herself? Really, girl?
You sit there, letting them pick our lives to pieces. Why won't you fight?
Lord, emotions running high.
Said his name was Pash.
Pash made it clear he had no intention of leaving any witness left to prosecute. That's the man you're dancing with.
That's not great.
I can see that there might be an argument for the commander-in-chief informing the Russians they're our allies. I was trying to put it in the context of Russia's not Germany.
This is a man who has killed communists with his own hands.
Oh God. Oh God.
Eltonton. He talked to a friend of his. I was attempting to give them Eltonton without opening a can of worms.
Babe, you didn't do well.
Is that someone a member of the project?
A member of the faculty, yes, but not in the project, no.
Stop answering the questions.
Shut the up.
They felt my time would be better spent in Europe determining the status of the Nazi bomb project.
Who did?
General Groves.
Excuse me?
Power you're about to reveal will forever outlive the Nazis. And the world is not prepared.
No, you're not.
The man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And they'll respect that.
That's so much pressure. Like, I can't even imagine having that much power.
She's taking pills. She took barbiturates, but there was chloral hydrate in her blood.
Wait, somebody killed her? What?
You don't get to commit the sin and then have us all feel sorry for you that it had consequences.
Shit.
Divorce, babe, divorce.
Donald, would you like to contribute here, please? You're on your own.
The reaction meme.
Plutonium is radioactive.
Such a mood, man. I look exactly like that when I'm trying to think of what to watch next. Look at that slutty little waist that he has. He doesn't deserve it.
William Boyden can't help but imagine what it will be for such an enemy rocket to carry an atomic warhead.
Justified concern.
Let's make sure we're not the ones to make that possible.
But, I mean, you kind of, well,
Germany is about to surrender. It's no longer the enemy who are the greatest threat to mankind. It's our work.
Shit.
Hitler's dead. It's true, but the Japanese fight on.
So we're just like finding new people to target. It started with the Nazis and now we're going towards Japan.
Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen.
Peace?
What do we call the test? Trinity.
We're gonna meet the Holy Trinity after this.
Find me a church.
Oh, I love that they did the sound thing because you would hear it after it actually did it. You know, the science.
If we don't act now, they're going to use this thing against Japan.
Just because we're building it doesn't mean we get to decide how it's used.
History will judge us, Robert.
Judge you hard.
You got us into this. You and Einstein with your letter to Roosevelt saying we could build a bomb.
Against Germany.
Against Germany.
You're the great salesman of science. You can convince anyone of anything, even yourself.
And that's very dangerous.
Dropped from a barely noticed B-29, the atomic bomb will be a terrible revelation of divine power.
Emphasis on terrible.
Now we could issue a warning to reduce civilian casualties.
I'd send everything they have up against us. I'd be up in that plane.
This is so...
We've taken Kyoto off the list due to its cultural significance to the Japanese people. Also, my wife and I honeymooned there. It's a magnificent city.
Oh, this is pissing me off.
The Potsdam Peace Conference in July will be President Truman's last chance to have that conversation. Can you give us a working bomb by then?
Absolutely.
I'm so stressed. At what point do you sit down and like absorb the fact that you're creating something that is going to cost up to 30,000 people's lives and you're gonna use it?
Are those safe distances?
They're based on your calculations.
Time to stand behind your science, Hans.
I'm sweating. My heart is beating so fast. It's just so uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so... Ugh. Oh my god. It's ready. It's huge.
Is there anything else that might stop us?
Well, Mother Nature.
I'll send a message. If it's gone our way, take in the sheets.
So like they could possibly die, right? Like there's a chance that they could like also be in the crossfire if their calculations are wrong. I'm guessing, right? Ooh, that weather is not good. No.
Let's call it to tell you the implosion test failed.
Hello, Hans?
It failed? Well, fuck.
A month of my salary against $10. Says it lies. Jesus.
Oh god. I don't know if I would take that chance, but...
I think it might be time to tell your men to get away from the steel tower with the atomic bomb.
The way they're laughing. Like, this is just like a fun little event that they're doing.
Storm cools overnight just before dawn. Storm breaks. You could be right, but schedule as late as possible. 5:30.
Wow, they are really pushing it.
Well, we had a moment where it looked like the chain reaction from an atomic device might never stop.
Well, why is Fermi still taking side bets on it?
Because it could still fucking happen, maybe.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Just the most remote possibility.
How remote?
Chances are near zero.
How near?
Near zero.
In exactly 1 hour, 58 minutes, we'll know.
I'm like getting choked up. I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know. It's just, this is so like horrible, you know? And I'm overwhelmed. I heard that this movie makes you fucking anxious, and they were right. And Hans Zimmer is not helping with that.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh my god. This is literally just a test and I'm getting worked up over it. I think it's just the principle of it and like what it ends up doing.
Robert, try not to blow up the world. If the detonators don't charge and the voltage drops below 1 volt, you hit that button, you abort. Understood?
Oh my god, so much pressure. The shaking. The shaking!
60 seconds to detonation.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so nervous. Like, I know what happens, but I'm so nervous.
1.
Oh my god, because we don't hear it yet. Because we don't hear it yet. Oh my god, it's taking so long, dude. The breathing, fuck. I'm breathing along with him. Oh my god.
And now I am become death. The destroyer of worlds.
Yeah. The noise doesn't even come until after you can't even see it anymore. Fucking Christ. They're celebrating.
Yes, you are.
I feel sick. Like, on the other hand, it's a scientific achievement, okay? Can recognize that. On the other hand, it's horrible.
Just said to tell you to bring in the sheets.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, gag. More than a gag.
Would the Japanese surrender if they knew what was coming?
I don't know.
Have you seen Sealer's petition?
Not signing it, are you? Once it's used, nuclear war. Perhaps all war becomes unthinkable.
Until somebody builds a bigger one.
Yep.
An American airplane dropped 1 bomb on Hiroshima.
The celebrating. And completely.
It went all right.
Apparently, it went with a tremendous bang.
No, No time for puns, sir. This is crazy. And nothing. No thoughts about the victims, of the innocent civilians. Nothing. Nothing at all.
The world will remember this day.
Unfortunately. I'm loving this. Here's a child's scream that drowns out the cheers. That's on you, babe. Was that him, like, kind of realizing, like, fully what he's done?
Your invention let us bring our boys home.
Well, it was hardly my invention.
Babe, it is yours. Your name's all over it.
Did you know when the Soviets are gonna have the bomb? Never.
The Russians have good physicists and abundant resources.
Abundant? I don't think so. I hear you're leaving Los Alamos. What should we do with it?
Give it back to the Indians.
They're not gonna do that.
We have to build up Los Alamos, not shut it down.
I feel that I have blood on my hands.
It's because you do, babe. It's because you do.
Hiroshima isn't about you.
Well, a little. Kinda.
Don't let that crybaby back in here.
Oh my God.
Hell. Go to hell.
Klaus Fuchs, the British scientist that you put onto the implosion team at Los Alamos, spying for the Soviets the whole time.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
So he had to lose his security clearance.
And with it, his credibility.
Hill's testimony back us up.
Hill will be fine.
They never forgave Robert for not supporting the petition against bombing Japan.
Oh, that's the petition against... I'd sign it.
The atomic bombings were not the last act of World War II, but the first act of this Cold War with Russia.
Stimson is now telling me we bombed an enemy that was essentially defeated.
Then the day will come when people will curse the name of Los Alamos.
It's come.
Borden, when we all know that it's Strauss, you humiliated him in front of Congress.
6 years ago.
You know, the truly vindictive, patient as saints.
She's on the mark.
You gave the file to Borden. You set him on Oppenheimer. You convinced him.
Borden didn't take any convincing.
I mean, am I supposed to be mad at him?
A little bit, but...
We need a systematic destruction of Oppenheimer's credibility so he can never again speak on matters of national security.
Shit.
Shabby little room. Far from the limelight.
Damn, he's a mastermind. He's the mastermind all along.
I appoint a board. They will, of course, have counsel.
What if I told you none of it was accidental?
No audience, no reporters, no burden of proof.
No burden of proof.
We're not convicted, just denying.
Shit. Shit.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Robert. I think it's wrong.
I told you I'm a mastermind.
Low-key impressed.
You let my client sit here and potentially perjure himself, and all this time, you had a recording? It was 12 years ago. Can we hear this recording?
You don't have the clearance, Mr. Garrison.
You're reading it into the record.
Wow. Oh, God.
Why lie? The intention of not revealing who the intermediary was.
Your friend, Hakon Chevalier, the communist, he's still your friend?
Yes.
Oh, he's... Oh. This is going so south.
That's Lawrence.
What did he say?
He wasn't going to help them. Frost told him that you and Ruth Tolman have been having an affair. He convinced Lawrence that Richard died of a broken heart.
That's absurd. Richard never found out.
Oh my God. He really was a womanizer. Everyone's turning on him.
Mr. Borden, welcome. Please take a seat.
Mr. Borden.
So many people, so many different perspectives.
Please be so kind as to read it, sir.
This is the first I've seen of this letter. And I see statements here that these are accusations that have not previously been made.
Oh, shit.
Dear Mr. Hoover, more probably than not, J. Robert Oppenheimer is an agent of the Soviet Union.
Whoa.
Now, hold on.
Is anyone ever going to tell the truth about what's happening here?
I'm like, I'm so,
Most of the scientists in this country would prefer to see Mr. Strauss completely out of government.
I fucking knew it.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
The Oppenheimer matter was initiated and carried through largely through the animus of Louis Strauss.
Oh, fuck.
Would you clear Dr. Oppenheimer today?
I would not clear him today.
Knew that was gonna be the answer.
Wouldn't want to leave this board with any suggestion you're here questioning his basic loyalty to the United States.
By no means. I hope I didn't lead anyone to believe otherwise for an instant.
Okay. Interesting who, like, backs him and who doesn't, you know?
I would have protested against the tactics of the man who served, in fact, as the prosecuting counsel, a man appointed not by the board, but by Louis Strauss.
The way he is confident, too, like, the entire movie, he was, like, shaking, and now he's, like, meaning business.
I mean, presumably the act of joining the party required sending some money and receiving a card, no?
Come on, girly.
The card whose existence I've forgotten?
Your Communist Party membership card.
Haven't the slightest idea.
Oh, shit.
Since I left the party 16 years ago.
But
17 years ago. My mistake.
But you said...
Sorry, 18.
Yes! Slay!
Mother!
Did you know this money was going into Communist Party channels?
I think you mean through Communist Party channels, don't you?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh my god, she's killing this.
The two types of communists.
Well, I couldn't answer that one.
I couldn't either.
Oh, she did good. She did good. Damn. I love shit like this. I love, like, trials and, like, ugh.
I don't know what Oppenheimer said to him that day, but Einstein didn't even meet my eye.
I want to know.
During your work on the hydrogen bomb, were you deterred by any moral qualms?
Yes, of course.
But you still got on with your work, didn't you? You were actively pushing the development of the hydrogen bomb, weren't you?
Pushing's not the right word. Supporting it and working on it, yes.
He'd do it all over. Why?
Because it made him the most important man who ever lived.
I'm, like, speechless.
How many were killed or injured?
70,000.
70,000, both Hiroshima and...
110,000 in both.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It has been put at somewhere between 50 and 100,000.
220,000 dead at least.
Yes.
Any moral scruples about that? Technically, it was very successful.
And it is also alleged to have helped end the war.
Would you have been supportive of the dropping of a hydrogen bomb?
Oh my god, I'm so stressed. So much.
You mean after working night and day for 3 years building the bomb, you then argued against the use of it?
Yeah, it is kind of laughable, I will say. It's hard to believe that.
I was not in a policy-making position at Los Alamos. I would have done anything I was asked to do.
Well, then you would have built the H-bomb too.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Soviet atomic test said a super bomb should never be built.
What I meant was...
What you...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm actually gonna have a panic attack right now.
Our efforts would only fuel their efforts just as it had with the atomic bomb.
Just as it had with the atomic bomb, exactly.
They got him, right?
When did your strong moral convictions develop with respect to the hydrogen bomb? When it became clear to me that we would tend to use any weapon we had. I gave him exactly what he wanted. He should be thanking me.
Acting is acting. Fuck.
This board has come to the unanimous conclusion that you are a loyal citizen.
I'm surprised about that.
We have voted 2-1 to deny the renewal of your security clearance.
So, what? Is that it?
Don't take out the sheets.
I fucking knew he was gonna say that.
Is it official?
Well, there were a couple of unexpected holdouts.
Uh-oh. He didn't get it.
Undenied. Yeah?
I'm afraid so, sir.
All right.
I don't know why I feel for him, but I do.
Young guy trying to make a name for himself didn't like what you did to Oppenheimer.
What's his name?
Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
Name drop. Okay.
Einstein by the pond.
Is it possible they didn't talk about you at all?
It is possible.
Possible they spoke about something more important.
Fucking hell. Let's find out.
And one day, when they've punished you enough, they'll serve you salmon and potato salad.
Wow.
Just remember, it won't be for you, it will be for them.
Kitty. Loyal.
When I came to you with those calculations, we thought we might start a chain reaction that would destroy the entire world.
Maybe we did.
What are they?
I believe we did.
This is so meek. I'm so wrong. Like, I'm feeling so emotional about this, y'all. I literally feel like crying right now. I'm not even I don't know. I can't put into words. Like, it's because of the obvious, because this horrible thing. Like, he's right. And the movie itself didn't help with all these super intense scenes. Absolutely amazing. Like, the acting in this movie was stellar. Everyone pulled through. Music, perfection. The movie itself, so good. And that's so fucking hard to do because this is like a historical drama. How many of us really like want to sit down and watch a historical drama? You know what I mean? It's not a massively liked genre of sorts, but here Christopher Nolan comes once again doing the damn thing. Killed it. Like, wow. So intense. So stressed. I like want to rewatch it now that I kind of like know everything. I'm so glad I watched it here instead of in theaters. The dialogue itself is just like constant in those intense scenes with having the subtitles and everything. Everything was super clear to me what was going on for the most part. Emily Blunt turned it out in her fucking scene, and I've heard about her testimony scene. I've heard that she kills it, and she did. And I heard about Rami killing his part too. RDJ did fantastic. There's not really a good person in this, like, essentially, who is involved. You know, RDJ is not that great, although I kind of get where he's coming from, where Oppenheimer is not great either, and the people who helped him aren't great. Because, I mean, again, you guys literally created this, which basically cost so much, and not even just the 200,000 lives, but like even more than that. And I don't know every single detail about this, so forgive me if I missed something or misconstrued something because I haven't done deep dives into this, right? Like, I obviously know about him, know about atomic bombs, know about Hiroshima and Nagasaki, like, of course, but I don't know all the little intricate details. I don't know about the trial in itself. So this was just so informative too, and just so interesting to watch. Fantastic movie. I loved it. If you enjoyed watching my reaction to this movie, please give this a like. Respectfully comment your thoughts about it below. And as always, subscribe. Or don't. I can't thank you, but I would love it if you did. And I'll see you next time. Bye!